Welcome to another episode, everyone. A Crip member viciously attacks Munchie B and says that the Bloods need to do something about Munchie B right now. He says that the Bloods are always in the Crip business and talking about what the Crips are going to do when this situation comes up in that situation. He says that Munchie B is a rat, a snitch, and has always been a snitch, that he's told on different murder cases. Let's get into it, man. This is him speaking. Now, I had to fast forward some of this because he's cursing a lot and calling people out. I got to be careful with these strikes I got. You be careful, too. This is Bobby Ye from PJ Watch, Crip. Shout out to Bobby Ye. Check this out.
They do apprehend Munchie and say, hey, man, this is the charges that's being brought against you. Munchie gonna tell on everybody. The nigga gonna go into protective custody and he gonna live out the rest of his days in darkness. Forgive me, I shouldn't have said that. He's gonna live out the rest of his days in peace. Munchie don't give a fuck. Munchie already got an escape plan. But the thing is, you know, because and it's no disrespect to anybody. You know, when it's Crip business, everybody be having their nose up in it. Man, I got my nose in the Crip business. But now it's Damu business. How the Damu's gonna react and respond to this? Is niggas gonna hold Munchie B accountable?
And by Damu, he means blood. For those who may not know, Damus are bloods. Damu is blood. So he's saying, what are the Damus gonna do? What are the Bloods gonna do?
Is niggas gonna give Munchie B his walking papers? Is niggas gonna DP Munchie B? Is niggas gonna holler at Munchie B? Is Munchie B going to be reprimanded, castigated? Or is this gonna be some shit niggas gonna sweep up under the carpet? I just showed y'all some shit earlier about Munchie B telling on niggas, man. It's been a few hot ones. It's been a few things in the community of Inglewood and throughout Los Angeles that Munchie B was privy to. And Munchie B done told on niggas, man. He's a confidential informant. I told y'all this, man. Now Poetic Flacco.
Okay, I'm gonna fast forward that part because he goes into Poetic Flacco, but he just calls him a few names, saying that he smells and all sort of stuff. And I don't want to play that here on the channel. I got to be careful. Bobby Ye, shout out to you, brother. You be careful as well, saying certain stuff. YouTube tripping with these strikes and all that, with me anyway. So my strike comes off April 9th. I'm trying to keep it that way and stay clean until then. But brother, you be careful. Say things, but try to say it in a certain way because they're cracking down on certain stuff. It would appear anyway. Okay, let me fast forward that part where you're talking about Flacco anyway, because he goes in on him a little bit.
What happened to Munchie B gun case? Can't nobody tell me. One of the sisters the sister T, shout out to her. She just she put in the chat that Munchie B had said that him and his attorney is trying to get a DA reject on a gun case, but when you go online to say that he was already sentenced for the gun case, so how the fuck is him and his attorney still trying to get a DA reject on a case that says that he was already sentenced? Let's make this shit make sense, homie. Munchie B is an informant. He ain't just a regular informant. Munchie B is an elite informant. That's why they go through the trouble to conceal his identity and clean up shit that this stupid ass bandejo be doing when he be doing the stupid ass shit that he be doing, man. Say, man, hey, man, I ain't gonna stay on this thing too long, man. I just wanted to come on here and rap with y'all about that. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm gonna do some more content on this, man. Munchie B ain't right on Stevie. I'm telling y'all. Y'all be thinking Bobby Ye crazy. Bobby Ye ain't, man, come on, man. I just told y'all a motherfucker offered me $5,000 to go after a dude that I consider to be an associate of mine in a position, a seat, a potential, well, for show an interview is what the person was telling me, for show an interview at No Jumper and in a possible position there doing, doing what them niggas be doing. And shortly thereafter, what happened? When I told the nigga, hey, man, these niggas about to come after you. This is what it is. This, that, and third. And the niggas that hit me was like, man, listen, we want you to go after Whoopty Whoop Whoop. After Whoopty Whoop, the same way that you did the nigga from Gray Street, this, that, and third, and all that. Man, we need you to do this, and we gonna do this, and this is what we gonna do for you. Man, I can't do that. I got morals. I got principles and integrity. So what a motherfucker wanted to do is sweeten the pot. Listen, man, we gonna give you $5,000. We gonna make sure that you can Whoopty Whoop Whoop. We gonna put everything behind you. You gonna be the next face of LA. We gonna put everything behind you. We're gonna get you a no jumper interview, and we're gonna try to get you a spot on no jumper doing this, and all this. After I done said this, motherfuckers came out with some more information about the Beninoid, substantiate, showing that it's no deceitfulness in what I'm saying. And then number two, y'all just seen Adam doing motherfucking trials for a new host of No Jumper. What the fuck I'm alive for? Nigga, this shit is real. But where your integrity at, cuz? Where your morals at? Nigga, fuck that, nigga. I'd rather work. I'd rather get it out the mud, my nigga, and create my own than for a nigga that... This shit get deep, my nigga. It's too much federal shit going on at No Jumper, and a lot of motherfuckers acting like they hoodwinked and bamboozled. Y'all can continue to play like y'all don't see shit until it come knocking at your doorstep, my nigga. I don't want to be a part of no gang investigations and no allegations, accusations, and all this, and subpoenas and all this, because you done did some content with this person. They think this person told you this, that, and third. Like Munchie B and went and told Poetic Flacco everything about his life, everything that he done witnessed, everything that he know, everything that he seen, and damn near everything that he done wrote on that motherfucking Velocity app. This shit ain't no game, man. Some niggas better run for the hills, because Munchie B is about to get a lot of niggas indicted. But say, man, hey, man.
Wow. Okay. There you have it. That's Bobby Ye. Name of his YouTube channel is Bobby Ye Imperial Vision, I believe, or it might just be Bobby Ye now. Again, he from PJ Watts. Go check him out. Shout out once again to Bobby Ye. He said what he had to say. He believes that Munchie B is an informant, that he's been an informant, that he's been snitching in Inglewood, told him different murder cases, and that if he gets locked up for this Drakeo the Ruler case, that he's going to tell on everyone and go to protective custody. Whoa. Wow. Then he went on to say that No Jumper tried to hire him, or someone said that they can get him on No Jumper and give him $5,000 and all of that, but that No Jumper wanted him to go after a particular person. Like, this is all content. This is all made up. Like, about to start a beef with someone, I guess, and have him just attacking this individual. And you're going to be the new face of LA and the new face of No Jumper and all this. And attack so-and-so, go after so-and-so. We're going to give you 5 racks and et cetera. You're going to be the guy now. Like, this is all set up. Like, he don't really have a beef with this, whoever they talking about. They're about to manufacture a beef and have him going at it with someone. This is apparently what he's saying. That's why he said that he has integrity and all that, and that he can't do that. So this is all seeming rather shady. And, you know, Adam has recently made comments about Adam 22 that he would tell the police and he would assist with an investigation. And there's a lot of stuff going on there, man. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on in the LA culture, period, on the internet with this content, with these dudes talking too much, dudes trying to solve murder cases, and a lot of it's looking shady. I'm not about to attack anyone just yet, although I've thought about it, making a video about these soft individuals in LA and making LA culture look extremely soft these days with this content that they're doing, and it's being on No Jumper too, man. You know, but I'm gonna let it go for right now. Hopefully everyone can get it together. But there you have it. Again, that's Bobby Ye. He's a Crip member, podcaster as well. And you heard what he had to say. Let me know what you think in the comments. He said Munchie B is a rat. Munchie B has been a rat. I thought Munchie B had a lot of respect, that he was the mayor of Inglewood. People call him the mayor of Inglewood and all of that. He was clearly a reputable, and still is, you know, from his hood, from Inglewood family bloods. You know, I don't know, you know, different people have different opinions, clearly. And this individual just, you know, that was pretty heavy when you're talking about someone snitching and all that. That's heavy. That's a heavy accusation. He says that Munchie B is a snitch and has been snitching. And, you know, he's questioning his gun charge. What happened with that? Prior murders that happened in or about Inglewood, California, and so forth. It then says that if he gets caught up on this case because he's been running his mouth or ran his mouth and had a slippage of the tongue, if you will, Clubhouse TV. If he gets arrested for this, he's going to go to protected custody and snitch on everyone. He was going off before this, as I said. You can go check it out, the whole video. Where they were saying he's going to get all of the Bloods indicted for the comments that he made and this and that. I don't know. As I said, it's getting deep. I'm not covering Drakey the Ruler as far as who killed him. I'm not getting involved in that. But I am going to continue to cover the fallout from all of it, because it is fallout. There's going to be fallout from this. You just watch what I tell you. There's going to be fallout from this. I don't want it. I'm not encouraging it. I'm not anticipating it. I'm not chomping at the bits for it to be fallout. I just know that it is, because too much is being said on the internet. Too much is being done. These people, individuals, are on the internet pointing the finger at different individuals for the same crime. As I said in the prior video, another individual by the name of AK-47 did a video pointing the finger for the murder of Drakey the Ruler at someone totally different than the individual that Poetic Flacco pointed the finger at. Who's right? Who's wrong? Nobody knows what happened, including the police, apparently, because they haven't arrested anyone. So it's just a lot going on with this sort of talk on the internet, this sort of content, people reacting to these videos. And this is the fallout from it. You know, now people are calling people snitches and rats. And what you gonna do about it? Bloods, remove this dude, kick him off the hood. All this they coming at Munchie B with now. I don't know, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. You know, is it that serious? Does Munchie B have a DP coming? Did he say too much? Was it just not deliberate, but he was just feeling himself a little bit on the internet in that interview and just popped it a little bit too much and said something that's sort of coming back to bite him right now, because it took on a life of his own. The comment that he made, they talking about it everywhere. They talking about it in the penitentiary. They talking about it everywhere. That's what happens on the internet. It's like that one little clip that went out and went viral. That one little statement he made that he has a drink with the individual, you know, regularly, every day, whatever the statement was, that unalived Drakey the Ruler. Never mentioned a name, didn't say a name. I don't know who he's talking about. I still don't know who he's talking about. Poetic Flacco pointed the finger at one individual as to being the culprit for the murder. And this other individual did a whole video and pointed the finger at someone else. And they both are confident in what they're saying. But someone's wrong. If not both of them wrong, one of them are definitely wrong. But you're putting a murder case on someone and you're wrong. And this is why I'm not going to get involved. One of the reasons I'm not going to get involved. You don't know what you're talking about. If it was that simple, how come the police haven't made an arrest yet? So you know what happened, but the police don't. Because they don't know what happened. They haven't made an arrest. They investigated it. They went to the crime scene. They collected evidence. They've spoken to witnesses, etc. And after all of that, they still haven't made an arrest. They still don't know who did it. Or at least they don't feel like their case will be strong enough. They don't have enough evidence. So the police don't have evidence against anyone, but these YouTubers do. You know who did it, but the police don't. That makes no sense to me. I'm staying away. Everything is not content. Everything is not for views. But okay, there you have it. Bobby A. On Munchie B's head. Said everything that he said about him. You just heard it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Stay safe and stay free, people.